Aye, well, here we are again, folks. This is a Hornby Class 47 locomotive that was sent to me by a chap called Charles. He bought it as a present for someone's grandson, and he wanted me to check it out and give it a service. So let's turn on the power, and there's absolutely nothing. It's completely dead. And also the body of the locomotive is leaning to one side, and it just seems to not be fixed on very well. There's something not right there at all. So we're going to have to go and take it to bits and see what's going on. We'll have to shove it into the shed. Okay then, so this is the first Class 47 I've looked at, and this is the Lady Diana Spencer. Nice model, but as I say, there's something very strange going on with the body. There's something not right there at all. Right, okay, first things first, I'm going to clean my specs. So how does this body come off? 3 clips on that side and 3 clips on this side. Clips, clips, clips. I think I'm going to have to do the cocktail stick trick here. That worked well on the Hellion rail bus. Right. Get this out the road. There we go. Cocktail sticks pinging everywhere. Right, what we got? Ringfield, reasonable condition. What's going on with this body? What on earth? There's little lugs on either side, but they don't seem to do anything. I think they're meant to sit in there, but they're not. Oh dear. Right, okay, we'll take it to bits. Let's unplug that and unplug that. I just don't see how those little lugs either side are supposed to keep this engaged. It's just constantly slipping from side to side. I dare say maybe when it was new it all just kind of just fitted, but with a bit of age those little lugs, you know, these lugs here get a bit worn and a bit bent back. So I'm not quite sure how we can resolve that. I wonder, just out of interest. That's interesting. That one fits better there. I wonder, can I switch these chassis around? Are they both exactly the same? It kind of looks like it. So we might try that. We might try switching these chassis over, because that certainly seems to fit in there better. And we'll see when we dismantle this. And this is quite loose as well. That's the way to do it. Does this fit in here? Yes, it kind of does. Right, okay. It's a Ringfield. Okay, let's see if this has got any life in it with a battery. It does, but it doesn't sound too healthy. So we'll take it to bits. Clip off. Gears off. Quick look at them. They seem okay. Take these gears off. They seem okay, thankfully. Spindles are fine. So this just needs a bit of a clean and some lubrication. Let's get the wheels off. Ease the brushes out. It's one spring, the other spring. The brush is going to fall out. Nope. Right, we'll get this unclipped. Clips are all intact. I'll get that pulled out. 2 clips here. Lift and push. And then we've got two clips in here that need to be pushed and shoved through, and there we go, and there's the brushes. So dirty commutator as usual, all looks okay otherwise. Where's the manky brush? Going to need to get a new manky brush soon. We'll get the T-cut on it. You'll notice I've stopped wearing gloves. They just kind of get in the way and they always burst, so I've stopped bothering with them. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I'll give this a squish. I'll give these axle shafts a squish out when we're at it. And we'll stick a pipe cleaner through them for good measure. Give this a squish out. Get some contact cleaner in my little plastic thing. And we'll put the brushes in. Let's have a look at the wheels. Check the traction tyres. Do they rotate? No, they don't. They're fine. These wheels are pretty clean. Don't think we need to do much with these at all. But I'll maybe just give them a wee push out. As Ringfield motor wheels go, these are really clean. Wheels done. Let's look at the gears. Again, we'll degrease them. Oh, I'm getting tissue paper. Yeah, just use the towel. We'll just give the gears a wee bit of a file just to get some of the flash off. Okay, I think we're done. We'll put this back together. Wheels first. A wee touch of oil on the axles. Come on, out you come. And we'll pop these wheels on just lightly just now. Don't put them on too tight at the moment. We'll get some molly grease. And get the spindles all greased up. And a little touch of gear oil, which I've emptied into a nail varnish bottle. Just so I can get it on there. I don't want to introduce grease onto that pinion gear. There's plenty of grease in there with the molly grease. Fit the gears and put one on there. And another on there. And then fit the clip. Right, we'll pop this back on. Snaps in place. Right on, springs and brushes. Okay, brushes in. Get a little bend. Okay, we'll squeeze these wheels together so that the gears engage. Okay, we'll plug this back in. Right, I'm going to try swapping the chassis. So I'll get a screwdriver in here. Pop that out. First of all, is there any actual difference between the two? No, there isn't. So we shall try fitting this in this chassis. Still not the tightest fit in the world, but hopefully it'll sit in here better. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so that goes that way, that'll go that way. That means the pickup wheels go on this side. Okay. Because these are insulated and these aren't, so these will pass current through the chassis to that wire. Right, that goes that way, that goes that way, so that'll go in there. There. Now, does that solve this weird instability problem this thing had? Yeah, I think it maybe has. Connect that up to there. That'll go on to there. Right. Do we have a working model? Right, let's see if it goes. So that seems to work. I'm going to wash my hands before I touch the body. Okay, we'll fit the body. The cap interiors are a bit loose, but they'll stay on once it's in position. Right. Put this over. And it should click into place. Yep, there we are. There's this Class 47 Lady Diana Spencer sorted out. Let's go and stick it in the layout, see how it goes. Okay then, let's bring her out. So that's this Hornby Class 47 running now, okay. It's a bit sticky to pull away. It won't really do a slow pull away, which is a bit of a shame, but sometimes Ringfield motors are like that. I think maybe once the brushes have been run in and are bedded, back onto the commutator, that might improve a bit, I think. So I mean, I have a couple of locomotives with ring fields that are exactly the same. You know, they just will not do a slow pull away. So I think this is probably quite a good candidate for a CD motor conversion, actually, come to think of it. Anyway, it runs, and once it's moving, it runs very smoothly, and it runs really well at slow speeds when you turn the power down, so it'll still do the job. This would have been a very straightforward service if it wasn't for the daft way those bogies are fixed onto the chassis. You know, this was all over the place until I swapped the bogie chassis over. All very strange, but it's fine now. So, another one sorted. I'll get this sent back to Charles and we'll see what's next. Catch you later, folks.